Oh, there he is. Hello, everyone. My name is NarrowRaven, and welcome to the 4th episode of the 14th Locker podcast. I'm here with another goober friend of mine named Jerikai Games. This is a creator who does just a bunch of fun stuff, whether it be like FNAF, like AI analyzing stuff, or Cards Against Humanity, or Guess Who's, and also dabbles in Dead by Daylight with similar concepts. And we're talking about one more night of DBD, a charity event that he is going to be running that I will be co-hosting alongside him. So yeah, welcome on.
It's good to be here. Good to be here.
You know, I should probably make sure you're not too loud.
Like, I'm watching my character wig out, and I'm like, I'm not even talking that much. What's going on?
Yeah, Fujitech is really sensitive for no reason.
Yeah, I think it's picking up like because like my headset like always picks up like other people's microphones like ever so slightly. So I think it's like slightly picking up like your headset, but it should be fine. I'm sure.
Here,
I'm sure
do you want to test it?
Love to see. Sure.
Microphone test. No, it's not me. So.
Oh God! Well, you know what? It's fine. I'm sure they wouldn't mind watching me wig out for however long. It should be fine.
Oh yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. Also,
doesn't matter.
Chat, we do have a Q&A available. So if you want to ask any questions, you could do it in general chat, or you can do it in the Q&A chat. We will be answering pretty much any question. We're gonna try to do the charity related ones more so than like general ones, but we will do some general ones just for fun. So, yes. Also, as always, we just kind of yap for a little bit before we get into all the goofy fun stuff to let people join in the live stream. Because who knows what's going to happen, especially since Loaf is pinning this to FNAF Twitter right now.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if anyone in chat has seen the new Dapper Waffle video. I just want to clarify. He did stab me. He did try and kill me.
Wait, I'm missing something here.
You haven't seen the new video. Well, okay, no. Basically, Dapper Waffle kills me in his most recent video, and it's really funny. And you guys should definitely go check it out. It's pretty good.
That's absolutely amazing. I need to watch. I've been watching Peacemaker all day.
I see.
About like episode 4
I've been doing,
right now.
Interviews today. Oh Jesus Christ! I don't know. I don't watch TV shows, so I can't relate to the grind of watching multiple TV shows in a row. Multiple episodes, I should say. I'm boring. Please tell me it's not picking up the outside and like cars going past. That'd be
is
really
that picking
annoying.
up that?
I swear to God, if it is.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard anything from that.
I'll just yell at my neighbors like, "Shut up!"
Shut up! I'm doing important charity stuff.
I mean, I live in like an old person's town. Like everyone around me is like over the age of like 75. So like, surely they won't be making too much noise. Surely they'll be fine.
Imagine what just like comes up right to your window with a leaf blower.
Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. My next door neighbor, like they're full on like perfectionists of cleaning, like they're full OCD. They will like just come over and mow our lawn without even asking. They just do it, and it's like, I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, can you do it when I'm not editing or not doing anything that like requires me to? It's always when I'm live streaming. Like I'll stream and they're like, "Jericho's live. Let's get our cameo in."
Let's get out cameo. That's how I feel sometimes when I go in public. It's like, here we go out cameo in somewhere on like security cameras.
God damn, man. Every time I walk into like an EB Games, they'll just look at me like, why do I feel like they're watching me?
Also, hi, Nate,
I walk up to like the counter with like FNAF merch, and they look at me like, I feel like I know you. Like, it's like every time it's only when I talk. Like, they're like, "Oh, is that everything?" Like, yeah, that's everything. And they're like, "You sound familiar," and it's like, no.
Ooh, wait a minute, can I do something cool? Oh no, I can't do anything cool. I just.
Oh my God, it's Alternatum, my absolute best.
You know what, can I gift memberships this month? No, it's not letting me. This sucks. Wait, will it? Oh, hey, I can. So you know what? Since this is in good old charity spirit, we will give out 10 gift memberships. So.
Oh my God.
We shall do that. So gonna send the first 5. We'll see who those go out to. Also, hello, Frogger. Welcome in. I'm also going to make you a moderator. Everyone I know is going to become a moderator.
Dude, Frogger's gonna crash your stream. I wouldn't trust him.
That's okay. Also, Vio, thank you for the one gifted as well. Also, congratulations to all the people.
Hey, Nate, listen. It'll be... Everyone's just joining. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay, here's the... I'm not making them managing moderators on my channel. All they can do is ban people from chat, so...
Yeah, they're gonna ban me. Watch.
I think I have you as a moderator, so they can't.
Oh, okay, we're good.
I think we're all right.
All right, good. I'm glad. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they did that. Like, oh, this Jericho Games guy? God damn.
Yeah, I don't allow anyone to be a managing moderator on my channel, not even my girlfriend.
No, Nate, no!
Nate, no, not /fan Jericho Games, anything but that. Okay.
God damn, no.
So, it is now time to get into the fun stuff. So, of course, I have to ask this question. I always ask everyone this question. It's always the, why are you doing this? What made you think of this, and why are you doing it?
Doing, like, what specifically?
The charity event. The whole tournament and why you're doing it. Like, what made you want to do it?
Alright, well, you see, I really wanted the attention. No, I'm joking. So, I basically, obviously for those who, I'm sure everyone here knows, David Barron did the 5 Gens at Freddy's tournament, and our team lost by 1 point, and just to spite him, I decided to make my own charity tournament. No. Well, okay, it was kind of like that, but mainly the reason I decided to do this was we were all talking about the next 5 gens. Like, David Barron has gotten every single one of us addicted to Dead by Daylight, and it's, like, actually terrible. So, we were playing a ton of Dead by Daylight and talking about, like, oh, if we were doing the next tournament, like, I want to play Killer, and I want to do this, and I want to be on a team with you guys, and then I kind of just realized, like, David may not do it, because he only did this one because of the FNAF chapter. And even David said to me once before, like, he was not too sure if he would do it again unless it was the FNAF chapter again, like a FNAF 2 chapter. Mm-hmm. And I just went, you know what? Let's just do it. And it was meant to just be originally like a little fun tournament, like a one-day thing with, like, you know, friends. And then, you know, I reached out to you, and then next thing you know, it just turned into 5 Gens 2.0. But it wasn't meant to be this big, but it just started from me and my friends wanted to play more Dead by Daylight, and now we cannot wait for this tournament to be over so we can all collectively uninstall the video game.
Yeah, that's pretty much like the short and sweet of it. I don't remember what you said when you reached out to me, but I remember being on board so instantly. It was like, we need to make this bigger, Jericho.
Yeah, because I was I think the original plan, I told Loaf about it. I was like, Loaf, do you want to do it? And he goes, I mean, I could, but why don't you ask Raven? Like, Raven actually has a charity event. I'm like, oh, true. And, like, that's where it kind of came from, because I think originally, obviously, I'm friends with Vonnie, and Vonnie does the FNAF charity, which is in December, by the way. You guys should totally go check that out.
Go check that out when it happens, guys. If you don't, I'll be under your bed.
And he's doing a DBD tournament. I don't remember if I'm part of it. I think I was on a team called the Old Men, and it was like, no, it was called the Unks, and it was like me, Wigglesworth, and like anyone who was over the age of like 21 was all on like the same team.
Oh, so I'm dodging that by like a year if I were to be there.
Yeah, I don't remember. I haven't really been keeping up on tabs of that because I've been doing this charity tournament, and you know, I'm not gonna lie. If I hadn't realized, if I had realized how much work this would have been,
yeah,
I still would have done it. I've always wanted to do some sort of charity event. I just didn't know what to do, and when it comes to like the FNAF marathons, they're like the most common thing that people do, and I find them so boring. I find FNAF marathons to be like, just, you know, they're fun to do, but, you know, okay, we played every FNAF game in a row. Wow, that's so cool.
I know I fall asleep like watching Astral Spiff's like marathons though.
I mean, he's the one who started them, so I understand that entirely. Like, his marathon's always cool because, you know, he's actually, you know, good at the games.
Mm-hmm.
it's not fun to watch this like some mediocre YouTuber just fail at like night 4 of sister location over and over and over again. Like,
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that, and oh man, it makes me just want to absolutely scream at the top of my lungs. It's like, please tell me you know about the timer with the mid-arenas, please. They're on a time frame when they attack.
Yeah. Oh god, Duolingo's fucking DMing me like, can you please do your stupid thing? We need you to. Oh, I'm gonna mute my phone so that doesn't happen. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I guess to answer your question, I would say that this stemmed from just wanting to play more DBD, and I decided to bite the bullet and host it, which I'm now so glad I did because I don't have to actually play the video game.
Yeah,
which is fantastic. It's great. We love it.
It's the most beautiful thing in the whole wide world.
Oh, yes.
So then I guess, really the next question is, what are we donating to? Because I don't think I've announced it, but I know you have.
Oh yes. So we are the charity of choice. There was a lot of options, obviously, considering that it's mental health is the One More Nights, the charity that you guys are doing.
Yeah, the 2026 event, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, next year I keep forgetting. You guys do it, like, weird, but...
Fight me!
But we're going to do that, and I decided that I wanted to do men's mental health, because I think it is, unironically, the most underrated charity, like, if you could classify it as that. Like, when it comes to mental health, the men's mental health side of things, it can be a bit neglected, and obviously I can relate to it a lot because I am a man. But I've had lots of friends, and I know like the mental health crisis can be a big thing, and I have like a friend who's a police officer, and obviously he's very supportive of Movember, which is the charity. So Movember Men's Mental Health is a charity that we're doing, and the whole idea of Movember is that you grow a mo for your mates. Like that's the whole kind of idea. You grow a mustache for the month, which I have been. You won't see now, but when the tournament actually happens, you'll see in full glory my beautiful mustache that I have somehow managed to grow, considering I just can't grow facial hair most of the time. It's well, okay, maybe now I can, but you know what I mean. Like it's not like the easiest thing on the planet, but yeah, like that. It's just I just think it was a good charity to do. It's a charity I'm very passionate about. I know a lot of people in the tournament were feeling the same way. Like, obviously mental health. No one's more important when it comes to mental health, but I would say that men's mental health is probably, it's not very common. You don't see a lot of people do charity for men's mental health, and gotta raise a little bit of awareness to that, I think.
And with the whole mental health thing, it is also very important to me, because I think, and I hope it's important to everyone who's also in chat, because I think we've all either dealt with it or have known someone who's dealt with it, lost someone because of it, or so many factors with it. And when you came to me with the idea, it was instantly just, I was honored to be asked, to say the least. I was absolutely honored.
It's for a good cause. I think mental health is something that in today's day and age is like, it's very, it's obviously there's a lot more awareness than like say 50 years ago, but my God, like it's 100% like neglected in a way. Like mental health is still slept upon, and at least where I come from too, the reason men's mental health is so big for me is that at least in my personal life over the last I guess me leaving high school to now, I think there's still that stigma that men just kind of have to deal with mental health stuff. Like going to therapy as a man is like just weak and like unnecessary. And like that's where I think it kind of I think it stems from. It's I want to I look out for my boys. Like I get it. Like everyone has everyone has struggles. Everyone has like I go to the gym and I talk to like my friends at the gym, and you can tell that people are fighting demons sometimes. Like, you don't know what people are going through. Like, men are very good at concealing their feelings if they're feeling mentally down. It can be very heartbreaking.
Yeah, because I think everyone's been there at some point where they just hide what they're feeling.
Yeah, no, for sure, absolutely.
And I really hope this is going to do so well, because this is actually a fun question that I saw pop up. So what's the goal of the charity again for the new people? Me ? From Z. So yeah, what is the goal that we're trying to hit with this? What, like, obviously we're trying to donate to Movember, but what's the overall goal?
The overall goal, as in like
what do we want to achieve? Do we want to send out a message? Do we want to reach a certain amount of money? Do we?
Well, obviously we have like a donation goal. I think it's $5,000 we decided on was the amount that we want to hit, which, you guys should totally do, because there's going to be some fun things, including me shaving my head is one of the donation goals. So, if you want to see bald Jera guy, you got to do that. But, I guess for a bit of awareness, and like, for me, I think especially with this charity, it's taking a bit of a, it's pushing into, like, again, men's mental health for me is one of the most underrated and just like underappreciated like aspects of like mental health. Like, I obviously everyone has mental health, and I completely understand that. Oh, the stream's dying. Rest in peace. No, but yeah, like that's sort of the thing. It's like I want to. It's just doing it about like mental health in general is a good thing. But for me, it's just like I want to raise a bit of awareness and kind of be like, hey, like, men have problems too, and like they're very, very, very like, I think I might speak for people where it's like, especially if you have like a partner, or if you have people in your life, like, like mothers, or like anyone in your life, men kind of deal with a lot of their problems, not in the sense of like, oh, we take on their problems physically and like take care of it for them, but like, if you have a partner and your partner's having a bad day, you listen to them. And like, in my house especially, that's the case. And that's because I don't have a job. So for me, it makes sense that if my partner comes home from work, I feel this sense of I can't complain about my problems or my mental problems, because like I have the dream job. Like I like, oh, I just got back from this construction job, and my body really hurts. Yeah, that really sucks. I played an animatronic bear game for the last 8.5 hours, and it was really difficult. Like, like, yeah, you can't really relate to that. Like, it's kind of difficult. But I think over the last year, I've realized that, like, we have problems too, and I think I noticed that men are the least likely to speak up about their mental health. And I want this charity to be like hey, it's okay to speak out and to be like, I'm not okay. It's completely okay to do that. And I also thought that doing mental health with Dead by Daylight would be like the perfect combination, because I think if anyone here has played Dead by Daylight, that game can just make you want to die. Like, it is.
Yeah, no, I've been there when I was playing it religiously.
It is one of those games that can just get on your nerves and just make you just so like upset with the world. And I've never been called so many slurs in my life than when I went for Dwight twice in a row. It's just
Dead by Daylight is one of those communities where it's like, if you start getting angry, you need to get off, like, right away.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
Like, leave, come back in an hour.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I guess that's, the reason I'm doing this is sort of it's just, I want to, I want to raise awareness, and I want to let people know that it's okay. And it doesn't matter, if you're, I think in today's day and age, there's a lot of, this is going to be the most controversial thing I'm going to say.
Oh, God.
I feel it should be fine. I think in today's age, obviously, there's been a lot of, this is coming from personal experience, where like obviously there's a lot of LGBT, which is good. I'm very glad that like the acceptance of LGBT and trans and women's rights and everything, it's all kind of forefront, and that's I'm so happy that that's the case.
I'm also
it's
really
so
happy
good
about
to see
that too.
Which is, I mean, it's amazing. But there's almost this stigma I've seen where you don't want, like, when you bring up me and personally, I mean, even this event, like, I'm not going to name names or anything, but behind the scenes, people have been mad at me for doing this about men's mental health, which I think is just ridiculous. Like, I think it's like, oh, why are you doing this one and not this other one? Like, and that's the truth is that, men are like, they have high suicide rates. They really do.
Yeah.
And it's a personal thing for me. I'm gonna get a bit deep here. I've lost a friend to it. So I want to raise awareness for it. It's something that it's something that I really care about.
And honestly, I have nothing but respect for that. And I of course want to, like, after that, I also kind of want to just make sure that this is very clear to the viewers. Whether you are male, female, LGBTQ, anything you identify as, is just as important as men's mental health. It's just important as everything with mental health. And
we're all human beings.
Yeah, we're all human beings. We all bleed the same color. We all have hearts and kidneys, and well, I have like half a working pancreas. If you bleed a different
color, you might want to go get that checked out.
Yeah, you might be a butterfly from Peacemaker, but But yeah, so with all that, like when you reach out to me, I was worried that people might be upset about it because we're only focusing on one.
Yeah.
And
that I had that fear initially, and I think when I first had that conversation with people about like, should we do this? Like, people were like, I don't know, man, like it's a little bit but then, like, when I was talking to some of my actual friends about it, they were like, dude, if you could do that, that'd be awesome. Like, it's something that we care about too. So it kind of made me realize, even, I mean, look, the truth is, doesn't matter what charity you do, there's always going to be someone out there who's like, you should have done it on this. Like,
oh yeah.
But, all I have to say is, okay, well, the next time when we do a charity event, we'll do it on something different because, charity's cool.
Exactly. Like, I'm not even joking. When we did One More Night Against Cancer, I've still gotten hate for that event to this day. It is insane. And
it is ridiculous, but
yeah. And with this event, of course, my message to everyone is, don't worry, this is only technically one part of the whole entire One More Night mental health event. Like, obviously this is fully Jerikai's event, so it's separated, but it's also a part of the One More Night family.
So if anything goes wrong, it's all my fault.
Yeah, it's all Jerikai's fault. Blame him. Don't look at me. All right, Jerikai sucks, and I'll cancel him, not me.
Yeah. It's all my fault. It's all right. David Bang got told out at 5 gens. It's all my fault.
Yep, all his fault. Yep. If anything goes wrong, I wasn't here. We never did this stream, and yeah. But in all seriousness, don't actually do that because we're all working hard on this. So, but yeah, with all this, honestly, I feel like it's really all that we have to say is like, yeah, every single male, female, LGBTQ member, whatever you identify as, I'm not going to list all of them because I'm sure I'm going to miss a couple.
And then you're going to be in trouble.
And then I'm going to be in trouble. Know that we all care about you. So just because we're doing this for men's mental health does not mean we do not care about, a woman's mental health or the LGBTQ's mental health or anything like that. We all still very much care. But this has a very special story to Jerikai. And this is what he wants to do because he's had personal experiences with men's mental health. So that's why it's happening.
I don't think I've even told you this, Raven, but this would be kind of funny. The reason I chose Movember out of all the men's mental health charities is because Movember is also for male-specific cancer as well, so testicular cancer. And for those who don't know what that is,
I mean, I think you get it in the name.
Yeah, like, you know, like, but yeah, like it kind of, I thought it was like kind of like a cool thing to like bring it back to, because you obviously started one night with cancer, which was like really cool to do, and then from there it was like, you know, it's like, oh well, this is cool. So it's kind of, you know, I don't want to say a throwback because it's about charity and about like a deadly disease, but like it kind of is like, it's kind of like a, like, look, this is, it kind of is a bit of a connecting factor. I thought it was like the best thing overall because it's kind of like,
yeah,
you know, it's a generic charity that helps out in many different ways. It's not specifically one thing, and you know, that's. I also picked Movember because in Australia, we have Movember merch that gets brought out every year. And so, you know, I also wanted to buy some stuff for the event, and, you know, I thought it would be kind of funny to eat a Movember branded cookie on stream.
You told me about that. You said they taste horrible, too.
They do. They taste so bad. But do it for charity.
Do it for charity.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, and I just saw Alternatum's comment in chat. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I saw it too, and I was like, oh my god, he does not sugarcoat.
Now, also, fellas, I want to just let everyone in chat know, if you are enjoying this, please be sure to like the stream to push it out to as many people as possible.
Indeed.
And subscribe to NarrowRaven if you want to. And subscribe to Jerikai
And subscribe to Jerikai Games. And also, get some 14s in chat. We got to get some 14s in chat.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, there's 14 people watching. We gotta get 14 likes. Exactly 14 likes.
Now we gotta get 140.
I'm canceling the tournament. Oh, true, yeah. If we don't get 140 likes by the end of the stream, I am canceling the tournament.
You know what, Jerikai? This has nothing to do with the charity event, but Fredbear wants to know where you get your hat.
Where I get my hat?
Yeah. Where do you get your hat? Your character. Where do you get it? Where'd you get it from? Where'd you get that hat?
Okay, you know, unironically, this hat is, I don't even know. Like, my original character design, it's always been this, like the suit and the top hat and the gas mask, but like, the big, ginormous, huge, just fucking Curious George Yellow Man hat that I have, just. That came from my artist. Like, I asked him to draw me, and then he did this, and I was like, my hat's a bit big. And he's like, yeah, and?
Yeah, and? Someone said wander over yonder.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, hey, listen, man, you paid me extra, I'm gonna put extra on you. And I'm like, you should have put extra somewhere else. He's like, no, too bad. You can deal with it. Alright, fair enough. I get it.
Also, Alternatum says that you're bald underneath that hat.
Well, I mean, you can see that I have hair in my picture.
But what if you like have a big bald spot, like right where the hat covers it?
I mean, I could. It wouldn't. it wouldn't. I mean, I no, maybe. I'll definitely have a bald spot after this tournament, unless no one donates, which would be sad. But I think everyone will donate. I think it would be cool. I think it's, you guys should definitely. I mean, listen, if you guys can get to 15,000, the goal's 5,000, but if you get to $15,000, people in the tournament are going to get Dead by Daylight tattoos. So we have to make them suffer.
But I will actually go out and get a Dead by Daylight tattoo myself as well. I will actually go do that.
I just want to like see the conversation. Just like, so what do you want to do for a tattoo? I want the Dead by Daylight logo. Why?
Why would you do that?
Dead by Daylight? I know that game. Are you stupid?
Also,
in 100k, people will do face reveals.
Oh, hell no. Yes, Melody, you should draw ball Jerikai, but all right.
Yes.
Next question from Punky Unicorn is what is the charity y'all are supporting? We already answered that, and they said I love the background. Yeah, in case y'all are wondering, Punky Unicorn is one of the artists for One More Night, and they drew this whole entire background, and it is so peak.
Yes, this will be featuring in the One More Night of Dead by Daylight charity tournament coming to a Jericho Games YouTube channel near you. Featuring the likes of NarrowRaven as co-host.
Indeed.
And
a bunch of goobers.
And David Barron as No Life on DBD.
Yeah, we had to nerf David Barron literally by making him a survivor instead of a killer. And put him with the worst people.
I have been doing like interviews for everyone based on like I mean the pros and the killer players. I asked David like if he could, would he pick killer, and he actually said no. He actually said he likes survivor more. So maybe we should make him play killer.
Yeah, let's switch that around.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. He's probably too much of a nerd on both, to be honest.
You didn't play with us? He was messing around with like I think it was Unknown because David was like Unknown's like the worst killer in the game, and bro just annihilated us, and it was not even funny. Like, by in the first 5 minutes we were all dead, and I'm like, how the fuck did this happen?
Wait, we gotta tell the funniest story about a Nemesis player in our event. Oh
my god.
Okay, so, as many of you know, I guess that's been on my channel many times, Exploding Loaf. So if any of you know about Nemesis and Dead by Daylight, his main power is using the whip that he, like, pulls out of his, like, hand to hit survivors, infect them, and then be able to damage them and build his whip even more, be more powerful. So, Loaf decided to use Sloppy Butcher on him, which if you don't know, Sloppy Butcher only works if you use your basic attack, not your special attack. So,
yes,
and he thought it was a good idea.
You know, talking to him about it, I didn't realize this. I thought Nemesis and Wesker were his mains. He had just started playing them for 2v8, and he decided to, like, to do it. Which, you know, fair enough, I respect it. But I was kind of almost like, why wouldn't you just play the killers that you know more? Like, that would make more sense. It's like, just so. But then at the same time, I think it's been good. We've got a book. I'm excited to see a Nemesis in the tournament.
Yeah, because you never see that.
I'm gonna hit you with this as well. I'm gonna hit you with this, Raven, because I haven't asked you much about this. You've seen like all the killer players and what killers they're choosing. Yeah. Which killer are you most excited to see in action in the tournament?
If I say what I want to say, it'll leak one that's not in there at all, unless it's a sub that gets put in. But honestly, I'm excited to see Nemesis the most in terms of ones that we will see, because you never see Nemesis in tournaments, like, ever.
No, for sure. There's a couple that I'm excited to see. I think like, I'm excited to see Huntress because Huntress is my main.
Yeah.
But I also feel like Huntress will be either hit or miss. I'll either be really impressed or I'll be really sad. What
are you doing?
Like, why are you throwing hatchets at this time? There's no point. But I think the killer I'm most excited to see is Twins. Like, there's a Twins in the tournament, and you never see Twins, and I think they are one of the most underrated killers in the game.
I agree.
I'm very excited to see them in action. Duball and Twins and Pyramid Head, both those killers I'm so excited to see. They're some of my favorite killers to watch. I am a little bit sad that people, like, I think there's like 3 Draculas.
Yeah, there's like a lot of certain killers in this.
Yeah, which, you know, fair enough. I would like to see more like underrated killers, but at the same time, I think it's fine. There's an Oni in the tournament. I'm really excited to see that.
Yeah, because that's either going to be an absolute just like mopping of the floor or
didn't relish.
Yeah,
there was one of the players who had to leave. Unfortunately, was going to play Dredge, and that would have been really interesting to see because I've never seen Dredge played well. So I wanted to see that, but you know, I'm so excited what we got. It's going to be exciting.
You know, one thing I learned about Dredge, and you know what, for all the Survivor players in here, a little fun fact for you. Apparently, if you only lock one of the lockers, if there's like 2 next to each other and the Dredge teleports over to them, odds are he'll teleport into the locked one like all the time. Yeah,
no. It like if there's 2 lockers next to each other and you lock like one locker, the game will automatically make it you go to the locker instead.
Exactly. So you should never lock both of them. Only lock one of the two. Little fun fact.
Yes.
I heard that on TikTok and I didn't know how believable that was. So that's why I brought it up here because
I
then
mean,
I could get corrected.
It's interesting. You know, actually, I want to hit you with this question. Right
Oh God.
Because I'm curious. Now, let's say you and I were on a team. Let's say like we were on a team. Would you want to be the killer or would you want to be a survivor?
I feel like I could go either way, depending on who I picked. I would have been fine with either or, but if I had to lean towards one, honestly, I'd go survivor because I don't want my team screaming at me when I mess up killer.
Fair enough. I'll take killer.
All right.
If there's ever another tournament, I'm definitely being killer. The joke I had is that I will play huntress, and if I miss a single hatchet, my next round has to be trapper.
You know, speaking of trapper, what was a joke that we had with David Barrett on what we were gonna do to him?
Oh yeah, M1 no perk trapper. Like
yeah.
And then I said, nah, fucking basic M like first version Freddy. Like where he literally had to put you to sleep before he could start hitting you with M1 attacks.
Yeah, literally.
And survivors just wake themselves up by failing skill checks.
Ah, dude, I that was so bad. I remember that way back in like 2017 or whatever.
Dear God. Back when Dead by Daylight was a bad game. Although, has anything really changed?
Not really.
Nah.
Not really at all.
Please, I want Dead by Daylight to be a good game.
Right.
Oh God. It's loving the cool lobby music in the background. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta have that good old DBD music. Otherwise, will this be
a
Dead by Daylight?
Locker, you say, huh?
The 14th locker, I guarantee you, Jericho's never seen 14 Theory, but he just knows because he's friends with me.
I think I asked you about it once. I was like, what is like 14? Because like I remember, I think I was talking to Loaf or someone, and he kept mentioning it, and then when I got in call with you, I'm like, okay. What is 14? I need to know. Like, it was. Anyways,
have you ever had someone in like your comments or like if you've ever streamed like actually like say 14 for no reason?
No.
Okay, so my community isn't that weird.
No, I wouldn't remember. I wouldn't remember if that was the case.
Fair enough.
I do have a forgetful memory. Like, you know, I get people all the time in my streams going, "Oh my God, I haven't been here for so long. Like, how are you going, Jericho?" And I'm like, I don't fucking remember who you are.
I don't. Okay, with all due respect to my viewers, that happens so much. Like I had someone the other day comment like, "Hey, here's some thoughts on the theory. Also, do you remember who I am?" And I literally replied, "Who are you?"
Like I would pretend like, yeah, I know who you are. And like it's clutching at straws. Like I think.
Maybe.
I used to work in fast food, and when I used to work in fast food, like, you know, you get the people who are like, I'll have the usual, and it's like, I have no idea who you are. Like,
apparently my friend had that happen to them at their work the other day.
It used to happen all the time, and it used to happen in the drive-thru too. And I used to be like, I can't see your car. Like, I don't know who you are. Like, I mean, look, I could actually see their car. And normally I didn't know who they were, but I just didn't want to. I wanted to just be annoying.
You just didn't want to give them their ego, basically.
Yeah, look, if the same person comes in every day at the exact same time, you're going to remember that customer.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, it's McDonald's. It's not like a cafe where, like, you know, where you're expected to remember what they order after a certain amount of time. Like, it's McDonald's. Like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah. That's something that upsets me when people are like, just, yeah, you know who I am. No, I don't. You know what it feels like? You know what Kanye West would do back in the day? It's like, yeah, here's my hot tape. Play it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what it feels like. It's like, who are you?
I don't get it. I mean, it's funny. I think the only customers I remember from McDonald's was like when I used to serve celebrities. Because obviously you remember that. But like, that's because you know who they are from other things. Like, I once served Chris Hemsworth.
What?
Yeah, and on Thunder, I'll tell you in a second. This was the Thor: Love and Thunder. So this is when he was like, you haven't seen Thor: Love and Thunder. He is the biggest he has ever been. He is like 6'5" or some ridiculous height. He's fucking scary. he was like, because he was on like that. Like I'm sure he was taking something, but he was huge, and I was just like, oh, why? Please don't pick me up. And he ordered a Happy Meal for his kid. It wasn't anything like it wasn't anything spectacular. It wasn't a. It was.
I was gonna say, what's Chris Hemsworth's McDonald's meal?
Oh my god!
Imagine if like the people in the back messed up the Happy Meal.
I have. He has come in a few times. I've only served him that one time. I've heard he gets like random things. He doesn't like get the same thing every time. Like one time I know he got like 10 hamburgers with no bun. Like, and I think that must have been like him bulking.
Okay, does this fix it? No data. Oh, come on. Oh, excellent connection. Oh, it's coming back.
Oh, back?
It's coming back. It says I have excellent connection. Is it showing up for you or Jericho?
Let me refresh. It looks like it's fine. Oh, it's still buffering. Oh, no. Are we good?
What is going on?
We're back and still laggy.
YouTube's not receiving enough video. What do you mean?
What? Buffering gone?
What is happening here?
We're back.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're clear. We're good. We're in the good. Chat saying it's good. I trust chat with my life.
Chat, are we good?
Yeah, I trust chat with my life because I'm a YouTuber and I have no choice.
Yeah, we have no choice but to trust you guys. Are we good? I swear to God, if we're not good, I'm going to find all of you. Each and every single one of you.
Yeah, threaten chat. Yes!
Yes, that's what we do here at Raven Incorporated.
Raven Incorporated.
Okay.
That's what one more night's going to turn into.
Okay, so no more Chris Hemsworth for you guys. That's now my information and my information only forever now.
Alright.
Oh God, that scared me. No worries. Someone already said no more mentions of famous celebrities. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so don't mention famous celebrities. So don't mention my name. I'm a big deal.
Yeah.
Pretty famous individual. Got subscribers, so therefore
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! Why did someone just say "uh-oh"?
It's okay. It's okay. Chat will be fine. Let it should be fine. Just if we ignore the problem, it'll go away.
Dude, I swear to God, if this ends up being the one podcast episode that's a bust, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I'm actually NarrowRaven's favorite YouTuber, so he doesn't want this to crash and burn.
Why is it saying dropped frames? Why is my stuff dropping frames? I don't even have anything open. I'm opening up Task Manager. What the hell?
Dear God. Also, viewers, if you have any questions about anything, not about the stream lagging, but if you have any questions, I don't even know anymore. Dear God. I mean, it looks to be fine. On my
end, it now says I have excellent connection. Why did my Steam just open?
Bro's computer's crashing and
dude,
burning.
Wow, dude, I've never had this issue. What the hell is happening to me?
Oh no.
Ultimatum is telling the
guy to Alaska and leave. Well, the fact that we both read that at the same time makes me think that it's all good and dandy. So I think we just move on.
What Dongguys do you have in place? Asking with an ulterior motive. Yes. You know, I know I can say one because it's you, Silver, and you want us to, and I think Jerichai's okay with that. Yeah. Solid Silver is one of them. It's a remaster of episodes 1 and 2 of what was it? Springlock Fantasy or what was the other one? Silver, you better tell me or I'm gonna find you.
Come on, you need to know. Obviously, I'm shaving my head for one.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you in that.
I know there's a really funny one. Remaster 1 and 2.
Yeah, Springlock Failure Remaster 1 and 2. Okay, that's what it is. Yes. With a release date.
You can also force me and Raven to stream 2v8 for like 8 hours, I think we've decided.
Yeah.
8-hour 2v8 stream. Woo.
Whoa. Yeah.
And then I'm uninstalling Dead by Daylight for good.
Yep, agreed.
Yep.
Never doing this again.
Burned. Yeah, I'm getting my money's worth, man. I gotta get to 400 hours. How can you shave your head if you're already bald?
He's not bald, he's balding. He's still got a little hair left.
Exactly. I'm not that old, chat.
Alright, he's Unk, but he's not Grand Unk yet.
What even is the definition of Unk? Like, how old do you have to be considered Unk?
I don't know.
I got that, but like, how old do you have to be? Because
no clue.
Like, I mean, I'm 23. I'm not even that old.
Don't worry, Unk. You'll understand one day.
Jesus. Unk equals older than me. Fair enough. Anyone over 20 is apparently Unk. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. If you're over 20, you're Unk. I'm 20, so I have a couple months left before that enjoyment goes away.
You're over 20. Just God, Jokai's an Unk for real. Couldn't be me. This guy, this alt name guy.
I'm safe for like a couple more months, and then I'm officially an Unk.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So, a question that I saw that I thought was really funny has absolutely nothing to do with this at all. But someone said, "How many people I know?" How many people do I know? Chat, you can guess how many people I know.
Too many.
Way too many. I'll tell you this: it's well over 100.
I don't even know how I'd answer that question. We get it. I'm old, chat. I understand.
Bro saying Unk like he's not 3 years less old than Jericho. Yeah, because he's an Unk. Bro's got an army. I do have an army, and they're all my FNAF creator friends and like 5 IRL friends.
Dear God.
If I knew 1,400 people, I'd be scared.
That'd be. I mean, yeah. I think the human condition. I think we can only like. The human brain can only fathom like 150 individual people before like we start like forgetting about other people.
Yeah, I know I'm like close to the 200 mark.
But can you name all 200 of them like right now?
I mean, I could probably name like a chunk of them, but not all of them. Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. It's the human condition. It's just, I mean, I couldn't even name everyone in this tournament, man. Like I
honestly, yeah, same.
Okay. Actually, I probably could. I'd probably forget 1 or 2 people. But I'd have to like go by teams. Like I know who's on every single team, but if I wasn't basing it off that, I would have no idea who's in the tournament.
Yeah. Actually, Nate, I wouldn't forget you considering you're the one who keeps making suspicious videos on the internet.
I think Nate would be the first person that I would name. Like I think I would name Nate before you, Raven. I think
honestly.
Oh yeah, Nate's in the tournament. That'd be the way it goes.
Yeah, no, because I mean, dude, Nate's such like a meme. I love Nate so much.
I do too.
Also, I do kind of want to talk about this background a little bit because there is some important stuff with it. So obviously it's a lot of blighted stuff, which I'm sure y'all saw. We do have an interesting plushie next to me, which I kind of want to see what chat's guesses are on this little goober, what he is, before I like actually say who he is. I want to see what names people come up with him, honestly.
I just got the blighted cupcake, bro.
Dude, the blighted cupcake is so good. I love how it looks.
They should put that in the new Freddy Fazbear map in DBD.
Blightbear. It's not Blightbear. The blight part has nothing to do with the name of this character. It's just something we did to modify him. So he's normally just a normal plushie. And I haven't announced who he is yet, but you may have seen him pop up on my channel banner recently. We have Gilbert. We have Daniel.
Dude, hell yes.
Jerry. Cornelius Pumpernickel.
Yeah, it's actually me as a bear. Notice the top hat, how it's purple. Like
polar bear. Me. I mean, yes, wasted ink, but also no. It is a polar bear, though. It is a polar bear. Also, there is some other One More Night mental health related stuff in here in certain places, and also just some One More Night DVD related stuff in here as well. So yeah, Jerichai's persona.
No, no, no,
no! Don't turn me into a marketable plushie.
I mean, I was considering becoming a marketable plushie, but then they didn't want me to be a marketable plushie, and it's a good thing, probably, honestly. But no, I do like the background. It is cool. I think when I first saw it, I was a little bit like, you know, it's a little bit like basic for my taste. But then I kind of realized that, like, it's got charm to it. And it does have charm to it, which is good. It just took me a minute it took me a minute to see it. But also, I tend to get shown things at, like, random times because, you know, Australian time zone. Everyone's like, like, it's, check this out. And I'm like, it's 1 a.m, bro. Let me sleep.
I've been there with you before, where it's come the reverse.
Yeah, Raven, check this out. Fuck off, Jerichai. I need to sleep.
I already took my sleep medication, Jerichai.
Imagine taking sleep medication. I mean, to be fair, I have coffee addiction, so I think for me, just not having coffee makes me tired.
Yeah, I need sleep medication because no matter what I do, I just can't sleep.
Dude, that's just a skill issue, bro.
It is a skill issue, honestly. Yeah, also, I'll actually reveal the name for this goober for chat. So that's actually One More Night Bear. He is the new mascot for One More Night, the one that will be around forever and ever, all year round, except for when we do unique charity events. And he will always be around in every One More Night related thing. So he's here to stay. He is here to stalk you, and he may have some cool importance later on, because I do kind of want to make him an actual plushie one day to help raise money. So,
dude, fuck yes.
Yes.
Hell yes.
Insomnia is one hell of a condition. I'm so happy that I can sleep now. Also, I love how, like, hold on. Nate, Core, you and Mela, you all know what this mascot's name was, but you still gave it goofy names.
I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe they just wanted to play the game.
Yeah, they just want to play the game.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is just the blighted version of One More Night Bear. He's just like an average normal goober otherwise.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Listen, okay, I think Daniel's a much better fit. We're not making Devious Daniel canon to One More Night.
Oh, he's missing his stash.
You know what? I will ask Punky to draw a mustache on One More Night Bear.
We need a mustache for Movember. Yeah.
Honestly, I might ask my girlfriend to draw a mustache on my PNG tuber.
Oh. I mean, the Movember like logo is like a black circle with like a mustache, so it would. Like,
is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Although yeah, very it's kind of funny seeing everyone. There was a couple of teams in this tournament that I was worried for, and now I'm. What team are you most excited to see, Raven? What team are you like most excited to see in action in this tournament?
Rise team. I think it's Jackie's Boxers, right?
Yeah, it is Jackie's Boxers.
Yes.
Yeah,
the reason why is because they have not been saying anything in the charity chat at all in practicing.
You're just curious to see what happens with them.
Like, I'm just curious to see, like, are they actually gonna do well, or are we gonna have another Dawko situation on 5 gens?
Oh, that'd be so fucking funny.
We're like, one of them's gonna be like, I'm never joining this ever again.
No, I'm not playing anymore. Screw the rest of you. Can we get the commentators breakdown for teams? All right.
Also, really quick, Mio, thank you for the 5 gifted.
Oh, Jesus, hello.
Of course, Terminal got one.
Yeah, Mia, you should come to my channel and check out my live streams when I
Mm-hmm. Wait, for some reason they can't hear you. Why can't they hear you? Yeah, but it says it's picking up audio. Let me mute you and unmute. They can't hear me either? What do you mean they can't hear me either? Chat, if you're pulling the goofy, I will find all of you. We can hear Raven, we can't hear Jerikai. Oh my god, Jerikai. We cannot hear. Okay, hold on. I'll delete the disc. Okay, -4.7. And I do have a filter on it, which is my limiter. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna delete your audio and put it back in really quick. Yeah, audio output capture. Add source. Discord. Audio. That's not the right thing. Whoops. Application audio. Discord. Audio. Yes. Yo, Jack, can you hear this goober?
Yes, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? I want to talk about the events and the teams.
Please tell me.
That's a yes.
Yeah, okay,
yes,
okay, so it must have been something with just like the source for whatever reason. That's weird. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Weird. So we have the question of let's get a commentator's rundown of all the teams. So let's do it.
Okay, so I guess we can announce like the new teams in a way. I know who's on every team.
Yeah.
But yeah, so new gens is Dubald as the killer, playing Pyramid Head and Twins. And then Booney, the Dapper Waffle, Supers, and Flip Loops as their pro. They're like all friends, so that's kind of excited to see. Big Tops, which features Frogger25 as the killer, playing Xenomorph and Vecna. Obviously Xenomorph because 5 gens at Freddy's, and you know, like that's kind of the cool thing. featuring Bonzi, Snorts, Pineapple, and Pastra on their team as well, which is pretty cool to see.
Indeed.
And then we've got the John Bears. The
just
best name of all
we
time.
have the John Bears.
Yep, that's it. We have the John Bears.
There's nothing else you guys need to know about them. It's just the John Bears.
Featuring plenty as the killer, playing Nurse and Vecna, 2 Vecnas, very unfortunate. But Nurse is a very horrendous fucking choice because Jesus Christ. Then with 3 FS, Partly Cloudy, Nipple Nick, and Eclipsical. And then we have the Chippers Lumberbots, which is the first team that has had a bit of a major shift up. We haven't really announced it yet because we've had a bunch of people like kind of drop out last minute, which has been unfortunate, but you know, things happen. Exploding Loaf is the killer, playing Wesker and Nemesis. Nemesis with Sloppy Butcher specifically. And featuring Terminal Error, MKG, Lotto Dots, and I believe Underscore.
Yeah, so it'll be Underscore for day 1 and 2, and then Michael O2K will be taking over for day 3.
Yeah, I think Michael's like, I think he's kind of agreed to be like a generic sub for that day, but I hope we have a lot more subs now, which is good because Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, Underscore is the main person on the team. I mean, let's be real, they're not making it to day 3. I'm joking. And then we have FNAF Security Breach Ruin DLC featuring Chewy Dog 1 playing Hillbilly and Chucky because Jesus Christ. And then we have Terminal High. And then we have It's Dingo, Chupo, Sleepybox, and David Barron on that team with the beautiful name Finds a Freddy Security Breach Ruin DLC because why not?
I need to tell the story about that one really quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So with that, I've been making like all like the like assets for this besides obviously this background, but like the starting soon screen and the logos. And when we were trying to figure out what the people wanted their team names to be and stuff, they were all normal. And then I go and look to see what David Barrett and his team wants. And it's Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, Ruin DLC, all spelled out, by the way. It wasn't even FNAF SB Ruin DLC at that point. And I was like, Jerikai, please, for the love of God, I do not want to have to type this out every single time I have to make something for this. So
and I was like, well, too.
I know, you're like, too bad. And yeah, it was, I absolutely love that team, but also to everyone on that team, just know this, I will find you.
I do like the name now. That's taken some time. It stands out for sure.
Yeah.
Back to the team. So we got Jackie's Boxes featuring Damian Lee playing, I think it's Wesker and Dracula.
Yeah.
With 75, Respawn, Rytos, and Val McFly.
Yep.
Then we got Mycelium Man featuring Unknown Specimen playing Huntress and Oni, which I think is so funny because when I think of like opposite killers, I think Huntress and Oni.
Yeah, they're like 2 totally different characters.
Yeah, like one is like this extreme. I mean, they're both snowball killers. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But they're like they just are so different. Like Huntress is slow but can throw hatchets from a range. Oni like Huntress has no map pressure whatsoever, and then Oni is like all map pressure.
Yeah, all map pressure, just constantly.
Yeah. And then we've got Johnny the Night Guard, Demuted, DJ Surf, and Barney Goose. For them. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Molten Melodies, featuring Mainans as Blight and Bubba, which I think is my favorite combination. Featuring Snaspy, That Guy Zan, Alternatum, and new team member Raptor, which we'll announce semi-soon. If we decide
Which I know
to.
I saw Raptor in here somewhere at some point.
Yeah, Raptor joined Molten Melodies. It's cool. Very cool. We might be cooked. Nate, you guys are going to win. I believe it. I believe you guys are going to win.
Honestly, I think the team that's going to lose first is Chippers Lumberbots, considering they have Loaf as their killer.
True. So right. Yeah, I agree. I agree. They're out. They're out. I did the interview with him today.
How'd
And
that
he
go?
was. I mean, he's confident.
He's
He's
confident.
pretty confident. Yeah. Whether or not that's just him being confident for the sake of being confident, or whether or not he's actually confident. It's I look. I have faith. I think any team could win. I really think that anything can happen. Like
True, yeah.
in 5 gens we were considered the underdogs, and also so was Top Shelf, and look who won. Like FNAF Security Breach Ruin DLC might die. So but anything can happen. You never know. Like Dead by Daylight is one of those games that it can just die. Like it really can just screw you.
Yeah.
Screw you. So I don't think any team has a chance. Like I don't think any team has less of an advantage. I think the only thing is that certain teams have practiced more, so some teams are more prepared than others.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's what it'll come down to, and also the Sloppy Butcher on Nemesis.
Oh, true. Yeah, the Sloppy Butcher on Nemesis for sure. That'll definitely be that'll definitely be a factor. I can imagine. Jesus Christ.
Now, Terminal, I know you said WTF, but trust me, I don't have faith in it, not because it's you. It's because Wolf uses Sloppy Butcher.
I think he has changed the killer. I hope he did. I hope he changed the perks, because that would be nice.
I hope so, because oh my god, if the tournament day comes and I see he's playing Nemesis with Sloppy Butcher, I'm losing my mind.
I'm making fun of him. I'd be making fun of him the entire time.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it'd be pig, but I think it'd be fine. But yeah, it's gonna be it'll be a fun tournament. I'm very excited to see like I think the teams are as good as they could be. Like some teams definitely got first pick, because again, this tournament was initially just like a 4-man tournament. Like it was going to be like 4 teams, and then we got more people, and then it was like, okay, well now we need to get more people. And obviously like we couldn't have, because like Foul McFly, Pastra, David Barron, and Barney Goose are all friends, but they all have like 1,000 hours, so they'll just destroy the competition.
Yeah,
and that would be horrendous.
It would be so bad. It would be so bad.
Although I think if we do this again, it would be you'd be like super chill. I think we'd make it small. I think we had discussions on that. But yeah, I guess that's the teams.
Loaf, I've been informed you underestimate me. Indeed, I do, Loaf.
Just wait and see what happens. I am so excited to watch you get looped by Flip Lips for 500 gens. I mean, I look, who knows? I have faith. I have faith.
I have faith, but I'm concerned with Sloppy Butcher on Nemesis. Loaf, you know what, Loaf? Tell us right now, have you changed your build? If you've changed your build, I'll change my mind. If you haven't, it's staying the same.
We gotta see.
We gotta see it.
I think I think he did change his builds. I think the last time I saw it, I think it was like a pretty generic build. I think it was
like a slowing Gen 1.
Well, you can't have more than one slowdown, but
oh yeah, right.
Like it was good perks. It wasn't, I mean, I would be concerned if he was like, oh, I'm gonna run Sloppy Butcher, Save the Best for Last, Coup de Grace, and
isn't that what he tried doing initially?
He mentioned Save the Best for Last, and I was like, bro, please.
Oh.
But I think talking to him today, I think it was just like the killers he plays. It would make more sense to run it on those killers. Like Springtrap does have an M2, but you do deal more damage with your M1, most of the time. Like, so on those killers, it makes sense. Like, coup de grace and springtrap isn't that bad. Like, that's a pretty good. Sloppy
Yeah.
butcher isn't bad either, but like, it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of a 50-50. Say the best for last and springtrap can be really good.
Yeah.
But I mean, it depends, I guess. Like, but yeah. Also, I saw a comment before. No, there is no springtraps in the tournament, and I think
Yeah.
I know why. I mean, I feel like springtrap is like, I don't know, in terms of strength, how do you feel him as? Like, do you think he's like, how strong do you think Springtrap is? Like,
As someone who plays him religiously and has learned him very well, I think he's someone who like is adding up to be kind of like a nurse situation where he's very hard to learn to be good at. But once you learn it, he's either a complete train just going through everything, or he's like one of the weakest killers in the game.
I think he's like, I've been lining him a lot more. I've sort of picked him up because, like, you know, I view him and Huntress in like, they're very similar killers in the grand scheme of like what they can do, like with the axe and stuff. I think that Springtrap is definitely a stronger killer overall. I think I would say he's a solid B tier killer. I would say that he can be very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Like the high skill ceilings. Like if you learn where your axe can go.
Yeah.
But it's also, I would say too that his axe is like, I would say his axe is better than Huntress's in terms of the immediate 1v1. Like it can be super, super useful.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can do some insane things with the axe.
Oh,
if you know where
yeah.
you can go through. Because it's like very precise. Huntress, like, I think you can pull off more insane shots, like from cross distance. Springtrap, my favorite part about Springtrap is playing any map that has 2 elevations, like RPD or Dead Dog Salon, because his axe is like perfect for like hitting people up there. It's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
His doors are okay, like his doors aren't too bad. I would say my favorite part about Springtrap is he's probably one of the most, like, there's a lot of different ways you can play him.
Yeah.
Especially with his add-ons. You can play him in so many different ways. Like, you can play like a haste build. You can have him go really fast. You can play a gen kick build where he can break gens and pallets like instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are a lot of things you can do with Springtrap, but he is a jack of all trades killer, and that means he's not particularly good at any specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that obviously, you know, that, like, that's where I think he lacks. I think he's like, you know, the difference between him and like Huntress is that Huntress has like the better like hatchets overall because of the range, because of how many they have and how quickly they can throw them. But they have horrendous map mobility, and they have horrendous speed. Springtrap being a 4.4 meters per second killer can be a problem, and there's a lot of macro play and micro play with Springtrap getting good at him. But he's, you know, I also think that he's probably one of the most, unironically, he can be a really effective stealth killer too. Like obviously he gets 15 seconds of undetectable when he exits the door, which can be good too. Like that can catch people off guard. But it also depends what you run. Like, one of the, I mean, you can't use it now because, you know, behavior break game. But if you run Mindbreaker with Hex Blood Favor, you are guaranteed to get it down. Like, when you exit a door, like it is just guaranteed.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which is really funny. But other than that, like, he's good. He's a good killer. There's things I would change about him, but like he's a good killer, and I understand why he's not in the tournament, because I think Springtrap is probably the most well-known killer in DBD, at least in like that group. So anyone who plays Springtrap is gonna deal with a team that knows exactly how to play against Springtrap, and then they're just screwed.
Yeah, true.
Plus, I think everyone's sick of Springtrap after 5 gens.
Dude, I remember watching 5 gens and like watching Rise POV when he was playing. I was literally getting so angry at seeing how he would throw the axe sometimes. I was like, Rye, why are you doing this?
Yeah, like at the time I wouldn't have known, but now that I haven't like mastered Springtrap or anything. Like I need to still put some time and effort into him. But like I definitely would say I noticed like people were playing Springtrap pretty poorly. But obviously he had just come out, so people hadn't quite figured out how to play him.
Yeah.
I've seen good Springtraps in action, and like the really good Springtraps are like really good.
Oh yeah.
And they're horrifying, some of the shots you can get with him.
Yeah.
But I think with I'm curious. I'm curious to see with these killers, because a lot of them they play very differently and they don't do like the same thing. Like it's like for 5 gens, it was like any killer that wasn't Springtrap just won because no one knew how to deal with them. Like,
yeah.
That was the benefit. Now everyone's playing like a completely different killer, and it's like learning how to play against that killer. Like, you know, obviously there's a nurse in the tournament, which is horrifying. Like there's a there's like Pyramid Head's gonna be an interesting one to see. Twins is gonna, I think, be a devastating choice. Like that's that's a really mean choice. Blight's a really mean choice.
Yep.
I mean,
Hillbilly could be good.
Hillbilly is an insanely like scary choice too. Like Hillbilly is really good. Blight, I think, is the one. I'm a really good Springtrap. Manon says, you know, Manons, I would say I'm a better Springtrap. Not gonna lie.
Ooh, I think we got some competition. I smell a competition video.
1v1, bring it on. But I say Blight is the one I'm the most excited to see, because I am under the belief that like I made like a ranking video, and there's a couple of things about that video that I would change. And the number one thing that I would change, I actually think that Blight's a better killer than Nurse.
I would have to agree.
Like Nurse breaks the game. Like, don't get me wrong, Nurse completely breaks the game. But Blight, I think, has the most potential out of any killer in the game. He, like, you know, let's be real. Adding more pallets to the game, the pallet density update, that's not to deal with Nurse. That's to deal with Blight.
Yeah, I feel like Blight has slowly started to become like the new Nurse problem, honestly.
Yeah, Blight kind of breaks the game. Nurse breaks the game by design, but like that means you can design the game however you want, because Nurse is gonna just break it no matter what you do. Like Nurse, I think with Nurse it comes down to perks. With Blight it comes down to maps, and maps are more devastating overall. So like, you know, a really good perk will benefit like Nurse and Blight, but it will still benefit the other killer roster. A really bad map will like keep Blight at bay, but Trapper will die.
Yeah. And do we want to talk about that PTB?
I mean, it's okay. I don't really want to go into like what they're changing specifically, because I think the generic consensus is that it's dumb. But what I will say is I am a firm believer that Dead by Daylight's biggest problem from a developer side is what they're focusing on. It's not that reducing tunneling and slugging is a bad thing necessarily. Like, look, I think it's stupid because it's like, it's a strategy in a video game. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it just happens. I mean, I've never met a more entitled community than Dead by Daylight. But I would say the biggest problem is that they're focusing their time and resources into trying to make it so that tunneling and slugging is harder, rather than fixing the fundamental problems with the game, which is that it is a broken spaghetti mess. Like,
yeah,
if I was in charge of DBD, if I got given the entire team at Behavior Interactive, I would be like, all right, fuck all of these tunneling, slugging updates. Let's fix the game. It's buggy as hell. Killers break all the time. Every time we add something to the game, the entire game breaks.
Literally.
So we need to put the game into a state so that that doesn't happen. And, you know, it's different. I know it's hard because it's spaghetti code.
and I understand that. But that's also on them for not fixing it day one. Like, like the game came out and it was made of spaghetti code, and the game was breaking then. You could have completely revamped the game and put it onto a software that doesn't have that problem. On day one, you could have made that decision. And you didn't. You decided to keep with the same shitty spaghetti code. So now you have to deal with it.
Yep, pretty much. And it is the most annoying thing in the whole wide world.
and that's the thing. I think the fact that this game is 55 gigabytes is fucking absurd. Like, it is the most unoptimized game I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It is bad.
Like, I love Dead by Daylight, but like I said, after this tournament, I honestly think I might take a break from it, man. Like, there's so many things. I want to make this video for Clipsicle because I want to have we're making, for those who don't know, I am working on a video with some people in the tournament to discuss changes we could make to Dead by Daylight to improve the game's health in 10-20 years time. But those changes are there to help out, and I think the new PTB stuff is just ridiculously dumb, and I think they need to actually do the health update and actually just spend a good 6 months fixing their game. It may hurt profits now, but overall it'll be good. And the fact that the game, I think the fact that the game costs so much money, for all the DLCs and stuff. I was talking to someone today who had 10,000 hours in the game, who had been playing the game since day one. What would they change about Dead by Daylight? And they said make every single killer that came out before 2020 completely free to play, except the licensed ones.
Yeah, I agree.
You still have to. If you can't play Doctor, you can't play Blight, you can't play Plague, you can't play Legion unless you get their DLCs, which is dumb.
Because you only start with what, Trapper, Hillbilly.
Yeah, Trapper, Wraith, Hillbilly, Huntress, Nurse, and there's one other killer, and I forget who it is.
Hag?
I don't remember who it is.
I don't know either.
I actually... Well, hang on. DBD starting killers.
Alternate name said Hag.
Yeah, I think Hag is the correct. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I think making every killer after 2020 who's not licensed, the original killers, be free would be a good thing to do.
Yeah, honestly, because that would also make it, because let's be honest, the killers that are starting killers would have been good back in 2018 to start off with.
Oh yeah, dude.
But now that we're in 2025, a lot of their perks are useless. The only one I can think of off the top of my head is enduring and brutal strength, and the rest are useless basically.
Yeah, Hillbilly has good perks, Trapper has good perks. Who else am I thinking of?
Doctor is very niche with his.
Well, Doctor's not a free killer.
Oh yeah, right.
Hag, I don't think Hag is free, because Hag has the hexes, and hexes are really good. Huntress has garbage perks. The other killer is Nurse has some decent ones.
Yeah, Nurse's Calling
isn't bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. The beginner side of this game is ridiculous. You either pay $200 to get everything. And look, I could afford it because I'm a big successful YouTuber and, all this stuff. But, the average person can't do that. And I don't spend money outside of, this stuff. So, it makes sense for me to do it. But other people, no. Yeah. Also, I noticed someone in chat has wanted questions. Wanted to ask questions.
It was Mio. I will quickly go over to the questions real quick. Literally, I think what it was is just, yeah, how did we meet? Honestly, I don't remember. I think we just met in the FNAF Tube server.
How did we meet?
What was our first ever DM? Hold on, I'm gonna go back to our first ever DM really quick.
Yeah, I'm curious. What was our first
I feel like it was me asking you to be on One More Night Against Cancer, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been just you asking me to join join your thing. Can I go back and have a look before a specific date? I don't even know how far we can go back.
I literally just have my thing on auto scroll, just scrolling up constantly. Okay, I'm at the start. Our first ever private DM was on February 27th for the Lethal Company mod that we did for Omnac. So I think we probably spoke, like, I think we spoke in the private FNAF tuber server about it or something.
Yeah, I feel like we met, like, just, like, I think I joined a server or something, and then, like, from there, I, like, ended up meeting you.
Yeah.
I was talking to some of my friends last night. Like, I don't really remember how I met everyone. Like, I do remember a couple people, and that's because, like, I met them in very specific situations. Like, I remember when I met the Dapper Waffle, because it was literally for a video that I met the Dapper Waffle. So, like Flip, I think it was Flip Loops Bingo, he was like, oh, like, we're gonna do the Dapper Waffle, and I got in call with him and the Dapper Waffle for the first time, and
yeah,
we ended up having a talk, and, you know, now he's killed me in one of his videos. But, you know, like, that's, you know, how things fly. But I don't really remember how we met. I feel like Loaf had either, I forget if I met you first or Loaf first. It might have been the other way around. I tend to meet people.
I think I know what it was.
People.
You wanna know what it was?
Mm-hmm.
So when Omnac was happening, I like had the whole server be pinged for people to join, and I think you joined in that, and then you had all the information, and we spoke in the private like one more night.
You're gonna love this. I remember how we met.
What? How do we meet?
You had reached out to Gavin Gone and asked him to get other YouTubers on board for the One More Night thing.
Oh.
Gavin Gone asked me to join. I said yes.
Oh, that's right. I did have Gavin do that. Yeah.
Yes, I remember Gavin was the one that, because I was in call with Gavin, and he goes, "Oh, by the way, Jericho, my friend is doing this, like," because it was, you know, oh, one of my friends is doing a thing for one of their friends who has cancer, and, like, wondering if you'd be interested in joining. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. Like, I love charity.
Yeah.
You know, let's do it.
I forgot about that, honestly. I asked so many people to help out. Like, I forget everyone who helped, like, sometimes, because, like, it was a whole, like, community push for it.
If you have an all-time, how did I meet Alternatum? We met before. I'm trying to remember when we met. I think I met you just, like, as a small YouTuber. I remember, like, just meeting you and being like, I was tiny back then when I met Alternatum for the first time. Like, I would have had a very similar number of subs, or he had like 500 subs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I reached out to him and was like, yo, are you interested in, like, you know, YouTube conversation or something like that? Would have been the first time I talked to him back in, like, the day where I used to reach out to random YouTubers and be like, yo, do you want to, like, discuss YouTube statistics?
Yeah, no, I remember those days for myself as well.
Yeah, not like now where we, like, talk about normal things.
Yeah, and we don't reach out to people anymore because we're just scared to.
If you have a favorite game besides FNAF or DBD, is that the next question?
So if we have a all-time favorite game besides Five Nights at Freddy's or Dead by Daylight, Marvel Contest of Champions for me. That easy, and or if I had to go with a story game, God of War Ragnarok.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I hate FNAF and I hate Dead by Daylight. Games suck. Never mind. I'm joking. My all-time favorite game. There's a lot of games that I really, really enjoyed as a kid. If I had to go based on, like, the game that I have an unhealthy obsession with and really enjoy even now, I would say Lethal Company is probably my all-time favorite game. Like, that's the game that I besides, like, you know, like, obviously FNAF is FNAF and Dead by Daylight and all that sort of stuff, but, like, Lethal Company is kind of the game that I've I sort of just I don't know. I bought the Zika's fucking not the Zika's the Z Dog plushie. Like I really like Lethal Company. It's definitely like I think it's my all-time favorite game. But I haven't really played it much. And then like I guess as a kid, I really enjoyed games like I like Mario games. Minecraft's a game that I probably played a stupid amount, but like it's Minecraft. I think everyone's played Minecraft a stupid amount. I wouldn't say Minecraft's my favorite game of all time, but I guess I could. It's probably the one game that if I had to pick like one game to play for the rest of if I can only play one game and like never another game again, I'd probably pick Minecraft just because there's a lot you could do in Minecraft. But as a kid, I think my favorite story game, because I don't really play many story games. I like simple games. My favorite story game of all time. It's not really a traditional story game. It's an RPG. But Bowser's Inside Story would probably be the one that I have the most memories of. If you never played that game, you should. It's a fucking banger.
God, if I had to think about as a kid what I liked, there's instantly two that come to mind. It was one of the Spyro games on the PS2. I forget what that is. The one specifically. And then the other one that I liked was Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 1 specifically. I played that on the PS3 online every single day. I pulled all-nighters on the weekends between school. I had every collectible, every character, every cosmetic.
That's fucking funny. I remember as a kid, this is interesting. I'm sure this will bring back some memories. When I was like in primary school, I remember me and my friends were obsessed with Skylanders, and I remember the first two Skylanders games. I still have like all of my, I have like all my old stuff, and I'm giving it away because it's too like it's kind of precious, and also because none of them are fucking worth anything. They're all. I'm actually trying to get my Wii fixed because right now it's busted. And I want to get it. I want to get it fixed because my partner wants to try it out. Like she's like, "This looks really fun." I'm like, "Oh, it was really fun. It was so good." Like that was definitely one that I remember as a kid. But when I was a really little kid, we had a Nintendo 64, and that's gonna make everyone in chat say I'm Unk as well. But
Unk.
I did play a lot of Super Mario 64 as a kid. That was definitely a game that I played a lot. That and like Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, I remember playing Mario Kart a lot.
Yeah, I did like the Galaxy games. I was definitely a big Mario fan
I never played the Galaxy games.
Oh, you have to, man. They're good. I think the Galaxy games are still like. I would say the Galaxy games are in my top 10 games of all time. I'd say they're up there for me. Like. The first one especially, I really have a soft spot for the first game. Everyone says the second game is better, and I would have to play both to make that decision. But the first game has always been more interesting to me. But I think that's also just because of like, I'm a big fan of like gameplay now would be my priority, but I don't know. I think I found the first game more interesting. But that just might be me. So I don't know. I mean, to be fair, my favorite Mario game is still Super Mario 64, which is like probably the most like overly studied game of all time. So I don't know, but if I had to pick like a game now, like which game I like the most right now, I would say probably Lethal Company would be my all-time favorite game. If anyone ever like DM'd me and said, "Yo, let's hop on Lethal Company," I'd be like, fine.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing Lethal Company for another upcoming charity event that I haven't announced yet, but I was like, man, how many people want to play Lethal Company in the Big 2-5?
I love Lethal Company. In fact, I like the modding side of Lethal Company. It's funny. I have on Steam, I think 250 hours, but I don't think that counts. I don't think that counts mods. I think that's just like normal. Like, I think that's just normal. Like if you use Thunderstore, it doesn't count to the store. I have a feeling it's something because I I 100% have more than 250 hours in Lethal Company. I would be shocked if I did not have more than 500 hours in Lethal Company. I loved that game so much. It is a ridiculous. Like nowadays, I haven't really gotten a chance to play it because I was doing solo for a very long time, and it's fun, but it's way more fun to get in a squad and do high quotas that way. And unfortunately, I'm not skilled enough to hang out with the big Lethal Company YouTubers, like like the Breads and stuff, and like But I'm sure if I got good enough, I could reach out to Spiff and be like, "Come on, Spiff, let's do some stupid Lethal Company shenanigans." I want to do Museum Percent. I want to do that challenge. That one looks, especially with the new shit that they've added, like the Dine update with all the different body parts you can collect. Like, I think it'd be really fun to do. But I'd need to get like a proper squad for that, and that would be horrendous. So I'll cross that off. I
mean, I'm down to practice religiously for that.
Dude, fuck yes. Well, actually, the next group challenge video that I want to do a content warning one, because that's a game that I feel like content warning was like, out of all these like new, like, I guess what would you call it, like multiplayer horror games, like the Survive with Friends kind of games, I think content warning has the most charm, especially because it's like, haha, like, you gotta get views, like, and we're YouTubers, it's funny, like, I don't know, Repo never really spoke to me. I always found content warning better than Repo, but that's just
the only time I liked Repo was when I was playing with a nervous_cryanide, and I forget the other person, I think it was Loaf, and what ended up happening was I was trying to grab a big box, and Cryanide walks in and was like, "Hey Raven, have you seen Nervous?" "No, I haven't seen her." And then we hear Nervous scream from across the map. I was like, I think we know what happened to Nervous.
I think Lethal Company is still the better game, and like I think that comes down to the fact that content warning kind of encourages you all to stick together. So there isn't that like that scaredness of like, you'll kind of across the map you hear like someone scream, and then you hear nothing, and then you go, "What's that?" And then you see a bracken like run out and just attack you. Like that doesn't exist in content warning because everyone's like hanging out together. It's more like, oh, everyone's dead, I need to get back to the ship, and that's when it gets scary. But I don't know, it's a good concept. It's obviously not as replayable as Lethal Company is, but I could go on about Lethal Company like for ages. It is probably, I think aesthetically and like lore wise and everything, I think it's my favorite game of all time. I think it has I think it's got a lot of potential. I haven't gotten to play it a lot in recent times because, life. But like, I think it's the one out of all of the like those games. I think that one's the one that has had like the best update to it. Like they keep making updates and they're all bangers. Like, they're all really good.
I'm trying to think of like my most favorite experience with those games. I've never played Content Warning. I've never played it.
You never played Content Warning? Dude,
I got it because Loaf gifted it to me, and then he never proceeded to play it, and everyone just stopped playing it as soon as I was gifted it. So I was like, well,
dude, we'll have to run it sometime. I made Snaspy play it.
Yeah, I want to play it so badly.
Let's do it. Let's do it before the tournament.
You know what? Let's do it.
Dude, it'll be peak. It'll be absolutely peak.
It will indeed be peak.
What is I just look into like the DBD server, and the first thing I see is Maiden saying smoked on RPD.
Also, at some point, we need to go through your Skylanders because you said none of them are worth anything. Some of them are worth like upwards of $500 now.
Really?
Dude, like, some Skylanders are like beyond expensive now.
Skylanders figures. Okay, well, it depends on, because I only have Skylanders from the first 2 games.
Do you have a Hex that's still intact?
What was that?
Do you have? Do you remember Hex?
X?
Yeah, it's the undead girl that floats around and shoots skulls.
Oh, I think so.
Does she still have her arm and like orb on her? Because it's hard to find them where they're not broken.
I think she's not broken. I don't think any of my Skylanders are broken.
Dude, that Hex goes for a good amount non-broken.
Well, I guess I can. I guess I can. I guess I can make some money. I guess I can look at that. I do have a lot. I have like almost every single one from the first game. I could actually literally go and I have like my dad is like an art guy, so he makes like a lot of cool things. Like he was a pretty cool dad to have as a kid. But he used to make me like little books and stuff. And I know he made like a custom book for like the Skylander cards. So I wouldn't even have to look through the figures themselves. I could literally just go through the cards and like tell you exactly which ones I have.
That's insane.
Like, actually, give me literally like 2 minutes, and I can go grab it.
Yeah, we need.
If you want to continue this conversation.
Yo, how about we do it after stream? Let's do it after stream, and I want to see all the stuff you got.
All right, after stream. Chat doesn't get to know.
Chat doesn't get to know. You know what, should we do it in the One More Night community server and like do it on a show stage where we go through your stuff?
Oh dear God, I mean, we could. It'd be funny, but yeah, no, that I'll look at that after. I'd be very interested to see how much they go for, because I would want. I mean, I'm broke.
After this event, we both are.
Hashtag go give Jerikai money. You know. But yeah, dude, the Skylanders talk is insane, man. Like because they were huge. I remember getting into like this is something that I have where like I get really passionate about like I just get really passionate about, you know, just the most random stuff. I remember my partner had never heard of Skylanders. And
what?
I was like, what? And I was like, well, she's from Korea, so like I understand that entirely. There's a lot of they aren't like in Korea, they don't. It's not like the Western culture. There was certain like musical artists that she didn't know, and I was actually shocked. She didn't know who Elton John was.
What?
And I was just like, huh? Like, like she knew Stevie Wonder, and I was like, you know Stevie Wonder, but not fucking Elton John. What the fuck, bro? Like that's crazy, but it made sense.
Yeah, no, my girlfriend, she heard of Skylanders, but she never once like saw or interacted with them, pretty much. So when that happened, I literally instantly busted out my Skylanders. I busted out Skylanders Superchargers and made her play it for like an hour.
Oh, dude. I also want to ask about the monetary value of like the figures. Is it like the thing where like if it's in the box it's worth like $10,000, but if it's out of the box it's worth like $2?
I mean, I literally just got like an inbox Skylander for like $5 the other day. I think it just varies, like because like if you have like I forget, like the gold firecracker from Swap Force, that's the like employee exclusive still in box. Yeah, that's gonna increase its price like tenfold. But like for basic Skylanders, not really, because like everyone as a kid opened them, so it's like not really.
Yeah, I because again, like I only got the first two games, like Spyro's Adventure and Giants. They're the only two that I actually like did anything with. So I do know that the one I can name for stream off the top of my head is the whale from like the giant whale. Yeah, Stumpback. I do have him. I remember my dad like pre-ordered it for me because that was the one I wanted. Like so I do have him for the Giants. I don't think he's the rarest giant.
No.
But I know he's up there as one of the more uncommon ones.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't get him just from finding him in stores. Yeah. But I know, I think it's funny because I've heard nowadays, like I remember like talking to someone else about this the other day, and I had Swarm, and everyone was like, dude, he's like the best fucking character, and I'm like, really? Like I never played him. I wasn't a big fan of him, and like they're like, no, he was really really good, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. I never had Swarm as a kid. I found a Swarm at a random store, and I bought him immediately.
Yeah, it's funny. It'll be fun to go over everything because I know I have a lot of them. I remember me and my friends used to play all the time, and you know they have their favorites and I had my favorites and all this sort of stuff, and that was the kind of like the we keep going to talk about Skylanders. We're gonna do a Skylanders tournament next. It's gonna be peak.
Oh, dude, we so should.
It'd be so cool. It'd be so peak. We gotta make all the You know, this is how we know you're Unk too, because you're talking about Skylanders as well. Skylanders is old school.
Dude, I'm not even joking. My friend, he had like every Skylander. What I would do is I would steal them from him like every time I'd go over like one at a time, and he never noticed. And I still have like 20 of those.
Dude, it's so
peak. It is so peak.
It is. It was a really really good game. Like it was a biggest flex in life is having the granite version of Crusher, dude. Hell yeah. I definitely remember. Like I remember as a kid getting so excited for when Giants came out. Like I remember like the first game was super cool, and then when they announced that they're making the second one, I was like, what? Like. That's so cool, and like all this stuff. But I remember when the new one came out, the swap one. I remember not being very interested because obviously by then I was in high school, and you know, it wasn't as interesting. Or you know,
yeah, I was still in elementary school when that came out.
Yeah, I was in like. It was the end of primary school that we got into Skylanders. And we still liked it, but like, you know, we started to get interested in other things. Like women.
That caught me off guard for no reason. Why did that catch me off guard?
High school, man. It happens.
And we start getting into
by
other things.
By that point, we all
women.
By that point, we all started getting into like COD, but we weren't even playing games. We were like, I mean, I. It's funny because as a kid, I didn't really play video games as much. Me and my friends, if we hung out, we were I guess you could call them like, you know, this is how Unk I am. Like we used to go outside and play, like. You know, do that kind of shit, like go down to like the local creek, and like you know, we had like around the corner from my house. I mean, I still live in the same town I grew up in, so around 5 minutes from here, there's like a waterfall, and we used to go there all the time.
So how did Pennywise not snatch you?
Well, it's funny you say that.
Please tell me something happened during like the clown pandemic.
No. I am gonna hit you with a really funny fact, right?
And oh god.
I'm scared to say this because last time I mentioned famous people, the stream broke. But I actually went to school with one of the people who did in the It movie, the 2017 It movie.
Oh.
The guy who played I forget his name. The sheriff's kid, the bully, like the main bully.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
His name's Nick Hamilton, and I went to school with him.
Oh, that's cool.
He was my best friend's older brother's friend. And he was weird. But
he was weird.
But I do remember him doing the movie and being like, oh, I know that guy, and then him coming back and just only wanting to talk about that, and it was like, we get it, you were in a movie, like it wasn't like you played the fucking clown.
Yeah.
Like not gonna be that guy, but yeah, like that definitely happened. That was cool. That was an interesting thing. It's just funny you mentioned that because it's like,
Well, because all I could think of was where that sewer is, and well, like in the first movie when they first come across it, there's a waterfall right there.
Yeah. No, it was like, look, in Australia we have like actually like really good like waterfalls. Like it's.
I've never seen a waterfall.
It wasn't a big waterfall. It was actually I won't show it on stream, but I can send you Raven a photo of it.
Oh, that'd be sick.
And you can see, yeah, here it is.
Oh, so I do typically do these streams for like 2 hours, and we are hitting that 2-hour mark. So do you want to continue, or do we want to end the episode for today?
It's up to you. I mean, is there anything else you want to really talk about, or like just chat? Want to talk about anything else, or like anything like that? Like I'd be good for another like 30 minutes if you. Really
I want to see those Skylanders.
Yeah, we're ending stream. We want to see these Skylanders. Fuck the lot of you.
I'm sorry, man. I am a Skylander nerd.
No, I'm the same. I feel like we're starting to get to the point where it's like we're going to be talking about things that we can't show on stream. So...
Do we want to do it in the community server, like on a show stage, and show off our Skylanders, or nah?
It's up to you, man. I wouldn't. I don't really mind. I actually need to run to the bathroom, so like,
yeah,
it'd just be the perfect time to end stream as well.
Yeah. I'll get the outro going.
But then. it's been fun. It's been really fun.
Quick favorite Skylander.
Have that weird quick favorite Skylander. Okay, I do remember this. My favorite Skylander, like my main, I guess you could say, because like when I was a kid, we used to play. Like, you know, we'd go to each other's houses and, like, bring each other, like, you know, we'd bring the different Skylanders from home and stuff. And, like, we used to have, like, battles. My main was Stealth Elf.
Oh, you're so basic.
That was... Well, okay. My friends, do you want to know who their mains were?
What?
The most popular one was Chop Chop. I remember that one.
Yeah, that was one of the most popular ones, yeah.
Yeah, they loved them. None of my friends... liked Stealth Elf. Like, none of them liked them. Like, they thought that she was really bad. And then I was like, because I mean, obviously my friends are like, oh, popular was bad or whatever, which made no sense. But no, she was my main in like the battles. At least in the first game. In the second game, I liked, I forget his name. I think is it Ghost Rider, the one with the guy with on the skeleton?
Oh, on like the skeleton bird?
Yeah. Like, those two are the ones that I would say were the ones I used to play all the time. So I would probably say those two are my favorites. Whether or not they're still my favorites would be something to say. But okay. So I remember my friends. My friends were, it was Chop Chop. It was, I think it's Igniter, the knight, the flaming knight, and the shark was the other one.
The shark, Terrafin.
Yes. And I was like, yeah, Stealth Elf was the one that I used to play all the time. And I'm not gonna lie, they used to hate me because they were like, wow, like your character, because you know, I think I would like to say that I think Chop Chop, Igniter, and Terrafin are like the most ballsy brute force, like technically strong because of their brute force. I was a little menace. They just couldn't. Like, I play characters with like weird, like, you know, like Stealth Elf, and I think it was because like the bird one had like you could put the bird's neck into the floor, and like that would just throw everyone off guard. So those were my two favorites. I'll end the stream saying that. That would be that would be my two.
All right.
So Ball Jerikai. Ball Jerikai does exist.
You know what? You all can see Ball Jerikai if you join the One More Night community server. So, all right,
yeah.
That is all that we have for today. So, of course, One More Night of DBD is happening on the 13th to the 15th, right? I think.
Yes, it's happening in literally 4 days.
Literally in 4 days. So yeah, make sure you're there for it. Even if you don't have money to donate, just being there to help support and hang out means the absolute world to us. So,
of course.
Otherwise. Of course, thank you for being here, Jerikai, and giving us your time. And maybe I'm gonna be an absolute nerd with your Skylanders in a minute here.
Yeah, you know what? While you're ending stream, I'll go now and get my Skylanders and
Yes.
all that sort of stuff. So I'll do that real quick. But yeah, it's been fun. Thank you all for having me. Thank you for inviting me. I'm down if you ever want to do another podcast for any other reason. Maybe we'll have a whole Skylanders dedicated.
You know what? I'm down. But
on this channel.
But yeah, otherwise, yeah, that's all we have. So, yep, of course, thank you for being here. And I think we'll be live again, not this coming weekend, because obviously I have the co-host. But after that, we will be doing a interview with the creator of the Obsessive Shadow coming to PlayStation very soon. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day. Stay safe and peace out. Bye-bye.